Hey, howdy. I love the chat right now. Me when I eat drywall. So, the only daily... I mean, we got a daily all the way to Puppet Path and Deep Dreams, but... I don't know. I want to wait on doing the other games. I don't know what for, but I still kind of want to wait. And Dark Bunker is super, super easy. This is Red Streetlight, right? Come on. Yeah, Red Streetlight World. And, of course, Discord decides to... Neato. While I'm in there, actually... There's something else that I want to do. Yes, there it is. I won't spoil the surprise, but I will give context for what you're about to see. So, a few weeks ago, might have been earlier than that at this point, there was an update pushed by QXY, and I think I mentioned it, and I was pretty hyped about it, because, you know, it's QXY. Like, that's generally really, really good. Hang on. May as well, because I just got here. Okay, so I need to be directly aligned with this. So, as it came to pass that the update was a collaboration between QXY and Wataru. So people got very, very excited at first. Not to say that this isn't cool, but it's still really funny. Oh my god. The audio is like peaking. It's like rattling my mic. Alright, so this is the first thing Wataru has added, basically since they re-added their maps. And it is an Eldritch Streetlight. I love it. This is so funny. Let me just... I don't know, obviously I want this to be the thumbnail, but I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. I might just, like, do it in parts, take pictures, 1, 2, and then just, like, make the background black or something like that. We'll see. But that is insane. The first contribution by Wataru in a really long time, and this is what they do. But at least it proves they're alive, which I'm happy to see. That sounds more morbid than I think I intend to. Dark Bunker, there you are. Oh, someone's going to Rainy Apartments. That might be for the birthday celebration, actually. Yeah, this is Dark Bunker right here, I think. Oh! Babe, it's 4 p.m. Time to go to Rainy Apartments. Yes, honey. What in tarnation was going on there? Oh, they did it again! Teach me your secrets, oh strange wolf creature. I don't think we're getting secrets. Let me see, actually, I might be able to go and see them. Da, 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 da. It was Infinite Library. That's the one I want. There you are. So it's like through here, and it's this one. If I sleep in the bed, I should be able to head over to Cotton Candy. Go to a bar, go to a casino, buy alcohol, buy canned air. Tons of things you can do when you're 21. Oh wow, there's a lot of people here. Oh no! right as they're leaving too. Okay, wait. It is, like, here, right? No, there it is. Okay, well, maybe I can get there before everyone leaves. Everyone's still here, yes. I'll get there, I don't know where everyone is. It's probably the entrance. Where the heck do you spawn on this map? It's gotta be like here? Yes! Birthday celebration. Well, my plans are shot, so I might just chill here for a second. But, I'll talk about thought experiments again. May as well, right? Because I said I was going to last time, and I only talked about, like, 2 of them. Probably the most famous one... May as well just join them at this point. The one that I didn't talk about was the trolley problem, which is by far the most famous one. Like, even if you know nothing about thought experiments and philosophy, I guarantee you know about that. Huh? Oh, wait, I bet they're... Ah! Yeah, they're talking about Polycube. It's so hard to tell. Okay, there we go. Wait, I can do the penguin thing! Oh my god. I said I was gonna do this. Yes! Do the thing! Yeah! Oh my god, you keep going, too. That's insane. But, the one that everyone talks about, that everyone always talks about, is the trolley problem. Like, more than anything. The trolley problem is the most famous thought experiment of all time, I'd wager. So, the crux of it is, starting at the very simplest example, Suppose that you have a trolley. You are the guy that changes the tracks of the trolley, and in typical spaghetti western style, there is someone tied to the railroad track. You have the option to redirect the railroad, so instead of hitting that person, it passes onto a different track. However, in doing so, you will also get someone else killed. And from there, the problem expands. For example, what if it was 3 people? Would you sacrifice 3 people's lives to save 1 person? What if that person was of a certain race, a certain gender, a certain social status? Would that change your answer? And there's also changes to the scenario. Suppose instead of a train, it's simply a decision. You are not the ones you are not switching a track, you're simply making a decision for whether one person dies or another. Does your answer change now that your agency is reduced? And it's a very interesting problem because there's never a good answer to these, and there's not intended to be a good answer. It's a very difficult problem to just say, oh, it's that one. That's the correct answer. Because there's always ways to make the problem more complicated. You just have to introduce one new variable, and suddenly, it's so much more difficult to make a proper decision. Like, for example, imagine if there's a monetary component. Suppose that you will be fired if you don't. If you don't switch the track, you will be immediately fired for violating some rule in the regulations. Or suppose that you'll be paid a massive bonus. Would that change your answer? But it's a really common... Oh. Zen is just going. Yummy ice. I remember fighting for the Empire here. But it's a very common problem in AI as well. Because suppose that you have an AI that's supposed to be moral. What do they do in a situation like that? What do they do in a situation where no matter what, there will be casualties and there will be massive consequence? Like the loss of human life. How do you weigh your options? Is there like a morally correct way to weigh someone's life? It's interesting to think about. The trombone is really funny here. I'll do it. I'm crazy. All it takes is one person to hit the button. Yep, there we go. Okay, now to remember where the heck... What the fuck are you guys cooking? I don't even remember where this is. Oh, there you are. Whee! Right. Oh, interesting. I've never tried that before. I hate him more. Weird. I've never been over here. Is this just... Oh, flooded dungeon. I see. I've never actually been over there. Look at this little guy. Oh, they took a shortcut. Zen already knows this path like the back of their hand. I was debating being mean. I'm not gonna be mean. I wonder if the group is gonna get all the way to Lavender Waters. It's a definite possibility. Oh no, I dropped an E. There's still a couple of people. What are these? Wandering Boy, Brilliant Bookworm, Platforming Pro. That is a... I think that's a Flow daily? Or Flow. Daily. That's a Flow badge, I think? That's from Yumaniki. Golden Neckoing. I should get the Yumaniki ones at some point. Meow bad. Oh. There aren't I think the only person that has their own badge is Sam and Nova. So I think that's just a badge called a Meow badge. And Monoe. Let me check Meow badge. No, that might be another unique one. Let's see. Let's see Platforming Pro, actually. What's that? That's Moomarope, right. I should have guessed. The other character with white hair. Well, we gotta go fetch him. Where? Oh. No, I'm in the ocean. Oh, nice. Dibs. Let's go. If you hear the sounds of squeaking leather, that's my bad. This chair is very... This chair is made of leather, and it squeaks. And makes basically fart sounds. I'm trying to think of other thought experiments, because I went through a lot of the big ones. And a lot of them are also very depressing. We're still missing a few. Actually, hang on. While I wait, I'm gonna use my magical YouTube. Not YouTube per se, but just thought experiments, let's say. Oh, right, Schrodinger's cat. I forgot about that one. Also, I'm not stalling, I swear, but I'm just waiting for the rest of the group. Schrodinger's cat is another really, really famous one. The concept that... Oh, I should... Hang on. The idea that there is a cat in a box with a cesium atom. If the cesium atom decays, it will kill the cat. The problem is that, supposing that you can't hear or see the cat while it's inside of the box, the only way to tell its mortality is by opening the box. Photobombed by a tree. This is a good screenshot. Oh, that's another cool one. There's a couple of really fun, like, mathematical and physics-based ones. There's another one called Maxwell's Demon that, if true, would violate the second law of thermodynamics. So basically, the second law of thermodynamics would dictate that if you have a variable like space of particles, some of them are moving at high speeds, some of them are moving at low speeds, they will distribute evenly throughout the container because of entropy. Maxwell's demon, however, is the idea that, okay, there's two different containers that are separated by a little door, and there's a demon that can open and close the door whenever it feels like it, whenever a particle passes through. If that demon were to try and separate the two chambers into just slow-moving and just fast-moving particles, that would violate the second law of thermodynamics, if you think about it. Because then you would end up with two chambers, one that has only slow-moving particles and one that only has fast-moving particles, and an open space between them, basically. Let's see any of these other ones that I remember, because a lot of these are very what's the word for it? a lot of these are very specific to specific fields, so it's hard to really talk about them. Another good one is the Chinese box, or the Chinese room, I think is the proper name for it. That in a room you have a box, and that box can be fed Chinese characters, and it does so basically until it can, that you can give it any Chinese and it will give you back an English translation. Or rather, any English and it will give you back a Chinese translation. The problem is whether or not the box understands Chinese. Because you can make the argument that, well, at that point it may as well know Chinese, even though it's just pattern recognition, albeit very advanced pattern recognition. And on the other hand, you can say, well, no, there's more nuance to Chinese than that. And if you were to give it a new organic prompt that wasn't a part of that data that you fed it, then it would break, and it would give you something completely wrong. It's all about the concept of what learning actually is, and whether you take a more pragmatic route or a more humanistic route and think that whether robots and humans learn differently, or if robots are even learning at all. Also, I'm very curious about this Discord link. I might be making a mistake. Oh. That's a link to the Tuki server. Okay. Oh, that's a classic one. This is one that I hear quoted a lot in, like, earlier works. That if a tree falls in a forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Much like this person next to me that's making a lot of sound. It plays on our idea of what... It plays on our ideas of what's the word for it? It plays on our language quite a bit. Because what is a sound? Well, the definition of a sound requires someone to hear it. But rationally, we know that it still makes a sound, so it creates a fun little paradox there. I will get the eye. Yes! I still remember, at one point, I had the eye dice effect. And I was just sitting in the library, looking at people as they were walking by, and it scared the hell out of them whenever it happened. Ah, there's Ship of Theseus. Trolley Problem. Hilbert's Hotel. Oh, the monkeys, right. This is the last one that I think I'll have time for, is the Infinite Monkeys. This is another pretty famous one. Suppose that you have an array of infinite monkeys, with infinite typewriters, infinite food, and they never get bored. And imagine you have them typing, consistently just typing out scripts. Maybe they toss them out, maybe they poop on them, you know, they're monkeys. Oh no! Well... Infinite monkeys, right. The concept, the crux of it is whether or not they could write Shakespeare. Because you would think, like, it would take an infinite amount of time, probably, with how many random decisions would need to be made directly in the right order. But it is technically possible for an infinite array of monkeys to write Shakespeare. What in the... Oh. I didn't know it even did that. And there's a sort of expansion on that called Library of Babel. And it's both a biblical story and a website. And the website sort of uses that concept in a very interesting way. That there is a extremely, not infinite, but extremely large set of random characters. Completely random characters, A through Z, and I think 1 to 10, 1 to 9, I think? Or 0 to 9? I don't think it actually has numbers, so I think it's just letters. And you can query this gigantic database of random garbage, and it will give you back exactly what you typed in. At multiple locations, even. And I think someone also made an extension of that that's the same concept, but with random noise instead. That you have random colored noise. If you were to go through that noise, you would eventually find an exact copy of any PNG image. Now, granted, it would take a really long time, but it's possible. Alright, I think I've gone over. That's all I got for now, I think. I'm probably just gonna chill here. Thanks so much for watching, y'all.